As the 50th anniversary of President John F. Kennedy's assassination draws near, it would seem there'd be little new left to say. But one publishing house is betting that just isn't so and rolling out 25 books related to the assassination this year. Joining us now is the president and publisher of Skyhorse Publishing, Tony Lyons. Appreciate your being here.
Thank you.
You know, 50 years out from this event, and public attention doesn't seem to have waned on this. Why do you think America is still so obsessed with this assassination?
I think this is the biggest story in modern history. That, you know, if you believe that the Vice President of the United States conspired with the CIA, the FBI, and the Mafia to assassinate the President of the United States, you know, that's a pretty big story. And, you know, Jesse Ventura's book that's coming out this fall, it's called "They Killed Our President, 63 Facts That Prove a Conspiracy to Assassinate JFK," details all of the proof that's out there that the official story just cannot possibly be right, that there's no chance, not 1 in a million chance, that Oswald killed Kennedy by himself.
And so, do you think that's part of it, that you know, people who believe in the conspiracy theory arguments say that they just simply can't believe that someone as inconsequential as Lee Harvey Oswald was able to take down JFK?
Sure.
I mean, do you think that's what is fueling the public's attention?
Definitely. I mean, he is not even a major or a high-level marksman. I mean, Jesse Ventura is a much better marksman with a higher grade from the military than Oswald was, and he tried to do it and proved that there was no chance whatsoever that Oswald could have done it. And then Oswald, moments later, is seen sitting in a cafeteria eating calmly. He's not even sweating.
Right.
I mean, just impossible, just a totally preposterous story. So that's why we can have 25 books that sort of postulate all the different possibilities about how it all happened.
$1 million you guys are roughly have been paying out for acquisitions, printing, marketing. One thing I do wonder is that a lot of today's reading audience may have been born, you know, obviously well after the death of JFK. JFK is not a name that rolls off their tongue as easily as it does for other generations. How do you see how do you drive interest from younger readers?
Well, I mean, part of it has to be done by the authors. So one of our authors is Roger Stone. Roger Stone was the man who, I mean, he's been a Republican political insider for 40 years. He was the one who found out that Spitzer was doing the things that he was doing and basically brought down Spitzer. I mean, he's a guy who knows how to get things done. And he believes, and his book is called "The Man Who Killed Kennedy." And it's about how LBJ orchestrated the assassination of Kennedy, how he worked with various other parties to get it done. And I think he's an incredible spokesman for the story because he knows how to get the word out there. And I think that when they see somebody as credible as him out there saying, this is how it happened, and you should really care, you know, that our history is basically, you know, built on the truth, you know, that we want to believe that this is the best country in the world, which I believe it is. And part of what makes it great is that we can sit around trying to figure out what in history has been written down as true, but really isn't true. And we can set the record straight so that we can all be proud that we're building on a foundation of real history.
50 years after November 22nd, 1963. More books coming out from your publishing house. Thanks so much, Tony, for being with us.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.